Why Elvis Presley gave away millions of dollars. Imagine becoming one of the biggest stars in the world, and choosing to spend your fortune making other people's lives better. This is the incredible story of Elvis Presley, not just the king of rock and roll, but one of the most generous celebrities in history. Before fame, Elvis knew what it meant to have very little. He was born on January 8, 1935, in Tupelo, Mississippi, where his family struggled financially. They lived in a small two-room house, and money was often scarce. Those difficult years stayed with Elvis throughout his life. After becoming a global superstar in the 1950s, Elvis never forgot where he came from. Instead of collecting wealth for himself, he developed a reputation for giving it away. One of his most famous habits was buying brand new Cadillacs for other people. Elvis didn't just buy cars for family and close friends. He surprised fans, employees, musicians, police officers, and even complete strangers. Sometimes he would walk into a Cadillac dealership, point to several cars, and tell the dealer, "I'll take those." Then he would hand the keys to people he felt deserved a little happiness. Stories like these spread across America, turning Elvis into a legend not only for his music but also for his generosity. But the gifts didn't stop with cars. Elvis quietly paid hospital bills for people he had never met. He bought homes for relatives and families in need. He gave away expensive jewelry, watches, furniture, and envelopes filled with cash. Many of these gifts were never announced publicly. They became known only because the people he helped later shared their stories. Those closest to Elvis often said he found more joy in giving than in receiving. Seeing someone's life change because of a single act of kindness made him genuinely happy. His generosity became so well known that people around him sometimes joked he couldn't walk through a store without buying something for someone else. Even his famous motto reflected this spirit. Elvis often wore jewelry displaying the letters TCB, which stood for taking care of business. To him, that didn't only mean working hard, it also meant taking care of the people around him whenever he could. Of course, Elvis enjoyed the luxuries that came with success. He owned beautiful homes, private airplanes, and impressive cars. But despite living like a superstar, he never lost the desire to help others. Many people who met Elvis remembered him not because he was famous, but because of the kindness he showed them during an ordinary moment that changed their lives forever. Today, decades after his passing, fans still celebrate Elvis Presley not only as one of the greatest entertainers of all time, but also as a man whose generosity touched thousands of lives. His music made him a legend. His kindness made him unforgettable. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe, and let us know in the comments, which act of generosity surprised you the most?